Introduction about Dreamweaver software. As you know, Macromedia Incorporate initiates the Dreamweaver software, and then it becomes to be Adobe Incorporate. Okay, it's now Adobe Dreamweaver. There is one information I want to mention here about Macromedia company. The Macromedia company was so professional in the field of web. And then their slogan was what the web can be. Macromedia, what the web can be. They were very professional in the field of web. Their products include Macromedia Fireworks, that seems like Adobe Image Ready, but more professional, specialized in web graphics, raster, and vector. It can be enough as a tool, one tool that enables you to create complete website from scratch to the finished work, including programming. Okay? You can use to manipulate images and graphics, to create graphic interfaces like Photoshop. It has the options and the tools to make that. Also, you can use to create animation. So the animated GIF is one of the outputs you can take from Fireworks. They also introduced Macromedia Flash, the famous software you can use for web design, also for Flash animations. It's famous and known as Flash animations. They also introduced Macromedia Dreamweaver, Macromedia Cold Fusion, and they introduced different tools for different fields. Okay? Now we are with Dreamweaver, one of the initiates that Macromedia introduced to the market of web development. What is the main category? What is the main category of Dreamweaver? As you know, when you start to study graphic field, multimedia field, web field, you have to classify, to differentiate different types of software. For example, you know there is bitmaps and vectors. Bitmap software, the software is specialized in working with bits, with rasters, with images. It's called bitmaps for map of bits files. Any image consists of bits. Okay? We have bitmaps software like Photoshop, Fireworks, Corel, Photo Paint, Paint Shop Pro, and Paint, specialized mainly in bitmaps, in raster, okay, in painting, in photo editing and retouches. Another category for vector drawing, like, can you tell a sample? Like Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator is a vector software. Vector drawing you can use for drawing, which is different from painting. Excuse me. So this is it. We have different categories. The vectors specialized in drawing, in creating sharp objects, sharp shapes. We can use to create logos, to draw logos, to make illustrations, to make layout for pages. So it's different categories. In the field of printing, can you tell me the category of Adobe InDesign? How can you classify it? Is it bitmaps or vectors? Or layout software? Adobe InDesign. Layout software, bravo. It's also named publishing software. Publishing. It's for publishing. In the field of printing, you can use vectors, bitmaps, and publishing. The publishing software comes in the last phase. For example, when you go to make a newspaper or a magazine, of course, you will prepare your image materials, you will create your designs, your paintings. Finally, you have an image. The image is a bitmap. You can make in Photoshop in a bitmap software. Also, you have drawings, logos, and illustrations used in the newspaper, and it's made inside vector software like Illustrator. You have text in Word. You have text in Word. Different media types. Okay? Where is the stage? What is the stage? You can implement, you can collect all the materials in a final layout. It's called finalizing phase. Finalizing. You can finalize, you can finish. You can finish your work inside the publishing software. The publishing software is then Adobe InDesign, Quark Express, الناشر الصحفي. It's all publishing software. What is the meaning of publishing? Publishing means to get the final output. What is the final output of a magazine? It is the final page, including all the materials, all the different materials in a final layout. So finalizing means the last version, the last phase of the layout, number one. It means something else. It means we can get the output. What is the output of a file? It's printing. Bravo. In printing, there is a step called color separation. Color separation films. Did you hear about it? Color separation is to take the 4 process colors from your design, from your page. Only CMYK. The main 4 process colors that can result in millions of colors in the final print. C, M, Y, K. C for cyan, M, magenta, Y, yellow, bravo, K for black. I can ask you why not to use B for black. B is for blue. Yes. So CMYK for cyan, magenta, yellow, black. The point I want to focus on is the publishing concept. The publishing is the finalizing, is the final phase of a project, of a process, to finalize the layout and to get the output. Let's come to the field, the web field. In the web field, what are we doing? We start to think about the idea, then we come to an interface designed and finished in Photoshop just to have the look. This should be my website. Okay? This is all raster, images. Okay? Also, we are going to make intros and animations using Flash, for example, using Image Ready to make GIF animations, which is a different material. Okay? We have also text information in Word. How can we combine? We need for publishing tool. The publishing tool should be a software like Dreamweaver. It should also give me two items. Number one, I can finalize the layout. I can finalize the layout. You may leave some elements in the screen design phase. You didn't add, for example, the text. You didn't insert the animated flash. You didn't. No problem. But you will take some elements from Photoshop, other elements from Flash. You can bring text from Word. Where is the stage you can use to implement all of these elements? Where is it and what is it? It should be publishing software. Dreamweaver is a publishing software. It should include the features and the options to treat all the different materials. For example, when I insert the text, I should find the different options required for text formatting in an advanced level. When I insert images, I should have the options to transform an image. For example, to control its dimensions, to position it, to locate it in specific place. When I come to image corrections, color corrections, image manipulation, editing, I should go to the specialized software to make the required edits. Only the function of the publishing software is just to treat the material, to treat it. Okay? So, inside the publishing software like Dreamweaver, I can handle the flash element. I can insert it. I can position it or locate it. I can make basic transformations related to the size. But can I edit the motion itself? I cannot. I have to go to the specialized software in that. So I think it's now clear. The publishing software like Dreamweaver has a main task. It should give me the options to handle the different media elements, to have the final layout, and the other point is I can get the layout. I can get the output. The output. The output in the print field is the color separation. It's the print. The output in the web is to get my site published. You should find in the publishing software the options to publish your site. To publish your site. So this is an introduction about Macromedia Dreamweaver as a publishing software.